Hello, welcome to another episode of Fishing with Phil. I'm here today with Joe KOMYATI on Falls Lake. He's here to show us a little bit about his baits that he makes himself. Joe, tell us a little bit about your baits.
The baits we're using today are going to be a Arky jig, also a Ned rig, and a wacky rig today.
Okay. And Joe, these baits aren't only for Falls Lake, are they?
No, you can fish them anywhere in the country. I have a lot of guys in Canada fishing my baits, Texas, I mean all over.
So what kind of bass are you seeing with these baits? Are these smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, or do you catch other things besides bass?
Mostly the jigs that we're fishing today, I've caught crappie, some bluegill. I know the guys out in Michigan are using them for smallmouth bass, and the guys in Texas and Florida are using them for largemouth bass.
Now, how did you get started with this? I mean, why make your own baits? Why not just go to the store and buy some?
I used to go to the store and buy them, and then I could just never find the baits that I was exactly looking for. With bass, you kind of want to really match the hatch, so it's something you want to focus on getting that exact color. So the store-bought baits, they're really generic. You're going to have a green pumpkin, it's going to be green pumpkin with maybe a little bit of black flake. And you really want something with a little more black flake, or maybe a little brown in it, or a little cream color in it, or some flash. So when you're making your own baits, you're able to really focus on exactly the colors you want to add to that bait to make that bait work correctly.
Excellent. So Joe, where can we find these baits?
Right now I'm online on Facebook at STRYKER JIGS, and also there's a local store here in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Mojo's Sports Shop on Capitol Boulevard. He stocks all my baits.
So why are you putting a little crazy glue on there?
When you're hooking them with this the wacky rig, it doesn't have a hook keeper, so it doesn't hold the bait on really well, unless you're going to hook it wacky style, which would basically be putting it through like this. Then you're not really worried about that. But we're going to fish this a little bit different. I like having the drop down on these hula rigs, so I kind of hook it like this, a little too far.
Keep it from sliding up.
Yep, so it doesn't slide up when you're jigging it. And that's kind of the rig right there.
So what do we have here?
This is a wacky rig. We're going to basically fish this kind of like a Texas rig. It's going to drop the bait down straight like this, and when you pull it up, it basically does a swirl on the bait, so it just keeps going up and down in that kind of motion.
Fish on. Wacky rig. As you can see, I'm skipping this up under this laydown. It says that weed guard on it that Joe was talking about, and it doesn't hang up in those trees. Now without this weed guard, it would hang up. There's another one. Wacky rig and a jig. Caught a couple fish on both of these.
Yeah, we did.
It was a good time, Joe. Thanks for sharing your baits with us.
Not a problem, I appreciate it.
Falls Lake. Next time you come out here, pick up some of Joe's baits. Mojo's?
Yeah, you can get them at Mojo's Tackle on Capitol.
And that's right over near Gander Mountain, for those, or the mall. Right up in that area there. You'll see it. He's got like a white band out front that
it says fishing.
It says fishing. Yeah. Can't miss it. But thanks again.
Yeah, not a problem.
Hope we can fish again sometime. I'd like to come out and catch in your kayak sometime. Maybe we can do a show with that.
That would be fun.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Fishing with Phil. Catch you later. He's pulling.